What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thomas and Tony's back here again at the Datework channel. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, I'm going to release now a podcast series and also a YouTube series, basically detailing about everything I'm going to go through. But this is now going to be a shortened version going forward for Instagram purely, just to get you guys a little bit ruffled up, get on my YouTube channel, get on my Spotify podcasts, and moving forward. All right, guys, a pressing issue I'm really want to look in is self-love. I thought this would be a great session to actually start with top 5 tips in regards to actually building self-love for yourself, because that is pretty much the first step into actually getting into the dating or relationship phase. Plus, it's going to make you level up as a man and also as a woman to find that attractive dating partner, right? Now, honestly, this is one of those most overlooked things, and I am sick and tired of seeing people constantly go through life, not achieve what they really want to do, never put themselves in the shoes of where they actually see themselves destined to be, right? And they spend so much time playing games or going out drinking and having drugs and just having sex with women and sex with guys. And, this is all great and stuff for a period of time. That's awesome. But you got to be leveling up your game. Guys, you seriously have to be leveling up, right? If you're serious about finding a high value woman, and the same goes for women trying to find a high value man, you've got to put in the effort and you've got to work on yourself. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean mentally, I mean spiritually, I mean physically, and I mean financially. They're generally the 4 main areas, bodies of work that an individual has to work on. And generally, based on the amount of time, effort, persistence, and communication you put into that, that's going to actually help you push yourself in life to be the best version of yourself that you truly want to be. For example, me starting this podcast was a huge deal, and I just closed my eyes and I went for it. Now, for all you individuals that are scared about, self-love and becoming vulnerable with yourself and figuring out where that's all is, drop all that ego bullshit. I'm honestly serious. Like, society tells you to not be vulnerable, especially for men, right? But I'm telling you guys, right? Make the effort to be vulnerable, all right? Women are gonna love you for that, right? Honestly, if you know how to engage with yourself on a deeper level, that is paramount, next level. 80 to 90% of guys I know in the business and know that are in everyday life don't know how to open their hearts truly to individuals, right? Yes, you have to balance it between your work life and your personal life, right? So you have to have that distinguish between being more factual and less emotional at work versus being more open and friendly and kind to the people you actually care about in your personal life, right? When this comes to a dating and relationship life, this is even more crucial. And this shouts out to my men out there who are really looking to properly date and find a relationship. It's gonna take effort, right? But I don't even want you, now listen to me, I don't even want you to touch or even look at a girl on a dating website if you're not done the work on yourself first. Might sound a bit ludicrous, might sound a bit out of there, but I'm dead serious, right? You actually have to spend the time, put in the effort on yourself and build yourself from the ground up. And I mean, breaking yourself down. What are your triggers? What are your vulnerabilities in life that might affect your future partner? It is not their job to pick up your baggage, people. This goes for men and women. It is not their job to pick up on your baggage, right? That is your responsibility. You have to man up and you have to do your duties to take accountability and responsibility for your actions. If you feel a certain way that's going to affect your relationship, work on it. Go get some counseling, go get some therapy. I don't care what you do, right? But you got to put in the effort. You can't expect, and this is all about my men out here now, right? I'm shouting out to our men. You've got to do the work on yourself and you've got to put in the effort to talk to others in order to get you out of the dark spots, but also reveal the dark spots so that you're comfortable with even talking about it in person and also with your future partner. Personally for me, I had extreme cases of suicide in high school, And I wanted to end my life. I was thinking about ending my life once or twice during the HSC period. Now, you might sound like it's a bit crazy, but I'm an individual who's very hard on myself, very hard working, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to do really well. And it's not to do with my parents, it's not to do with my friends, it's only on me. The problem is I pushed myself so hard in a self-destructive manner that it made me think that I wasn't good enough. And I was currently at the time when I was studying mathematics, and I didn't do the best at mathematics throughout my HSC trial period. So my confidence was quite low coming into my mathematics exam in the HSC. And this is where that emotional trigger started to fall through. And I did manage to talk myself out of it to an extent and go through the exam. And I actually did quite well in the end. But what I'm saying is that don't do what I did and hide away your emotions or suppress your feelings or things that bother you. You have to go seek help. Go ask people, go talk to people, be more open with your feelings and emotions. Because guess what, guys? This bravado ego bullshit, it's stupid, right? You want to be an alpha male? Do you know what the true version of an alpha male is? The true version is not just the way you look, not just the way you dress, the way you carry yourself as a man, the way you show your confidence. It's also about in here, right? True men show their vulnerabilities. Not to everybody, right? Just to people they want to and they trust. But they do it more often than you think. The more you show your vulnerabilities, to an extent, right? We're not saying become a crybaby or a whinger and cry every 50 seconds about your emotions and get all wobbled up and shit, right? I'm saying show your vulnerabilities in a controlled manner with the right people you trust and be open with that. If you show your vulnerabilities to people, they will 100% respect you in that respect. If you have good friends. If you don't have good friends, fuck them off. I'm serious. Like, you want to be surrounded with people you can be 100% and true to yourself. There should be no excuses why you can't find people, right? And if that means all your friends are shitty, get rid of them, move on. You got to find the people that are going to stick around to find out who you truly are and want to be who you really are. If you know somebody through their vulnerabilities, right, you can honestly trust them so much more, so much quicker than getting to know them on a superficial level. You got to get deep, people. You really got to get deep, right? And this is what I'm trying to encourage, especially for my male fellows out there, is bring that vulnerability, right? Women love that. They really do. They want an affectionate guy, right? They want to know that you're in touch with your emotions. It shows that you have emotional intelligence and maturity, right? This bravado thing doesn't work anymore, right? We're in a modern world of dating now. We're not back in 10,000 BC where it was very different, where the male had to show very few emotions because he had to just get his duties done and go hunting and provide for his family. These times are a little more different. We don't go hunting. We go down to Costco, we go down to Aldi, we buy our food. That's it. It's over. We don't do the hunting, right? But it's really important to show your vulnerabilities to your dating partner, or especially when you're in a relationship, to an extent. And if you're meeting people for the first or second time, even better. That's more important as well, to show tabs of your vulnerability, because it shows that you're in touch with your emotions, and it shows that you're confident in whatever is thrown your way, and that you're not going to be emotionally challenged and then place that burden on your future partner. Now, moving forward, I've got 5 tips for you in regards to self-love. Now, one of them is gratitude. Waking up every morning being grateful for being born, for existing, right? The world owes you nothing, right? This is a famous quote from Rob Dahl from his Mindset Mentor podcast, and I absolutely love the bloke. He's awesome. But no one owes you anything. The world doesn't owe you anything. The trees in this earth provide oxygen for you to breathe, right? There is so many things that this world is giving back to you. If anything, you should be giving back to the world, right? It's your time to shine and push forward. You are on this earth for a reason, right? But be grateful for where you are, where you stand at the moment, that you're alive, that you're hopefully healthy and you're happy to an extent, but you got work to improve and you're willing to do that. By practicing gratitude and understanding your humbleness, it puts you in a perspective that you're not above everybody else, but also it makes you feel more appreciative for what you actually have in life. Let me say that again. It makes you more appreciative for what you have in life, right? The other one is celebrating success. We do this way too often, especially on myself. I am extremely, extremely hard on myself. And you can ask my current girlfriend now. They're officially a thing, so I'm really happy for that. Celebrating success is really important, right? And I struggle with that because I'm very much improvement, self-improvement. I need more work, but I never actually slow down to just appreciate what I've achieved so far. And sometimes having someone to remind me allows me to slow down for a little bit and actually gets absorbed what I'm actually going through and how that's benefiting my life. I don't know what other people or individuals are like, but all I'm saying, guys, women and guys, when you do your achievements, whether you've graduated from uni, you got a new job, you got a pay rise in your salary for your current job, or you just got a new gig or something like that, right? Take the time, even if it's 5 minutes, to just appreciate that moment and enjoy it, right? Savor that moment. You have to enjoy the journey, right? There's no rush to the top. It's a journey. So you have to savor and enjoy it. Another one which is a bit more confronting, and this goes for my fellow women and men out there, is mirror reflection exercises. You have to stare at yourself in the mirror, right? And literally say to yourself that you love yourself 10 times. Most of the time, especially if you haven't done the self-work, you'll get to the 3 to 4 and you'll find it very awkward and you won't want to do it anymore. What this exercise teaches you is it teaches you to appreciate the self for who you are today, right? What this episode is about self-love, not self-destruction, right? Self-love is about looking at yourself in the mirror, saying, look, I'm pretty happy with the way I am. I love myself. You're doing really well. Keep it up. You're doing great, Thomas. You're doing great, whoever. And it's about appreciating who you are as a person and that you should be proud of who you are already, but also being willing to push yourself to move forward. But having that self-love is the way you achieve things. I achieve things through a passionate aggression in my life, but I do it out of self-love, right? I actually love making these podcasts for you guys, right? And I absolutely love it from the core of my heart, right? So I do it out of passion, I do it out of self-love, and I do it out of an aggressive way because I'm passionate about it. I really want to show you guys about it. And that's how you have to take things. You don't do things out of destruction. And I'll give you an example, right? And I've done this a lot. For example, something simple and very relatable. When you're studying for an exam, a lot of people tend to go, oh, I'm basically studying this. I can't learn this content. I've been studying it for 2 hours and it's not sticking in my head. I hate myself. My memory's shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to fail this exam. Or you look at it a different way and you go, you know what? I've been studying for 2 hours and I can't absorb the content. Let me give myself a break. Take 20, 30 minutes off. Maybe speak to my friends for a little bit. Get outside, get some fresh air, go for a walk down the road if it's during the day. Or just take some time out and just close your eyes for a bit. Chill out, close your eyes and just relax. Your body can only take so much in a day. It has a finite amount of energy, so use it wisely, right? I like to have naps throughout the day, very small naps, maybe like 10 minutes or so after work. And that's just like my self-love power nap. And that recharges me for the rest of the night in order to do the stuff I love, like my fitness training and also my podcast for you guys, for this Datework channel. So yeah, practice that. Positive affirmations is point 4, right? And that can be stuff like saying to yourself, I'm competent, smart, and capable of doing whatever I put my mind to. Another thing can be saying is, I deserve to be happy and successful. Or I absolutely love the person I am becoming and growing into, right? By adapting and changing and valuing yourself to a higher level. Because women and guys, that's what we're doing. We're trying to level up. We're trying to go up in levels, right? Right? And we all have our own little rating system, but you got to be honest with yourself too, right? And you do. And that's what provides that self-love component. But do it out of love, because you love yourself so much that you want to see yourself be the best version of yourself, right? You don't want to regret anything in life. All right, guys. Point number 5. Take responsibility for your actions. Shit. I see this one at work all the time. And older colleagues, they send me emails, they don't reply back, or they never want to admit to something they've done wrong when they actually know they've done it wrong, which absolutely pisses me off, to be honest. And I say it with a smile, which is probably not good, but the only way you're going to boost your self-esteem, the only way you're going to level up and grow at a faster, more robust rate is doing things with responsibility, taking actions for your mistakes. If you just go around pointing fingers to everybody, going, it's your fault, this is actually your issue, that's bullshit, right? It's your responsibility and your actions to be accountable for what you're trying to achieve in life. If you fail at something, you fail at something, right? You have to live with that, and you have to grow and learn from that experience and understand it and then improve out of self-love, not self-sabotage. Because remember, again, self-sabotage will bring you down, right? It's going to make you more negative in the mindset, and it's going to push you down. We're not trying to push you down, we're trying to level you up. So everything you do it out of self-love. All right, guys, thanks a lot for listening. This is a small clip for self-love, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.